Alright, so before starting of this demo session on this Azure Data Engineering, I just want to give a small introduction about myself. My name is Ram Boyapati. I have nearly 13 years of work experience in IT industry. In these 13 years of experience, I've been working for SQL Server and MSBA technologies. So I have around 13 plus years of work experience. In these 13 plus years of experience, I work for different technologies. It includes MS SQL Server, and I work for the Python. I work for the MSBA technology. It includes SSIS and SSRS and SSAS as well. Also, I work for the Power BI and then Azure Data Engineering. So these are all the core technologies from last 13 years. I have worked and getting the extensive knowledge on this one. So then I have nearly 7 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience also I have. So 7 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience. If you see, I have given for many students from last 7 years across the globe, Australia, US, UK, from many countries we have our students, and I have delivered so far more than 300 plus batches and more than 10,000 of the students also I have given the training on this one. What are all the technologies? So in 2016 I have started this e-classes IT trainings in 2016. So this is eclasses.com. So you can see our website also. This is our e-classes website where you can find what are all the courses we are offering, like a Microsoft Power BI, Azure Data Engineering, Fabric, many things we are offering. And if you want to see about our office infrastructure located in Hyderabad, Amirpet, so you can able to see it over here. These are the my office infrastructure where you can come and visit us, and you can sit it over here as well. Okay, and also you can come daily for practicing purpose also. Okay, so e-classes is offering always to the students, like to make it more comfortable for the learning purpose, we have created our own LMS portal as well. So what do you mean by LMS portal? It's a learning management system platform. So where like every students definitely need a single platform to learn the courses, right? Let's for example, student wants to join the live sessions and students wants to get the recorded sessions. So no need to ask every day whether you have uploaded the recording video and giving the access to that video or not. No need to ask. And also we are going to tracking of the attendance of the student as well. So how many sessions he is attending, what are all the sessions he is missing, all the attendance also we are tracking over here. And then after we are going to conduct weekly test as well. So automatically the student has to attempt the tests on the technology what you are going to attend it over here. So you can test your knowledge, how much knowledge you are gaining over here. Then every day automatically the class notes will be uploaded and updated inside the our LMS portal itself. These are the main advantages. The foremost advantage of the LMS portal is mainly, if you observe in any institution, within this 1 hour of the session, once the session is completed, the students, if they are practicing the sessions, that time they may not have access with the trainer, correct? If they are getting any doubts, they have to wait until to the next day session. So to avoid this kind of thing, what we are doing, we are having a 24/7 chat option is available inside our LMS portal. We have a individual chat with the trainer, and we have a chat with the group of people. So your colleagues, like your teammates, your students, your batchmates, you can able to daily interact with, and you can able to make a group discussion as well. So this kind of LMS portal we have. This LMS portal you can able to access from laptop, or we have a mobile app also. Whenever the session starts, you will get a notification the session has just started, please join the live session. And whenever the session ended, you will get every notifications as well. So any updates, messages, communication, everything we are going to do our LMS portal only. and also we are going to have some sample resumes as well we are going to upload, and the certification guidance as well. So we are going to provide the certification guidance on this particular course whatever you have completed, and also you will get a certificate from automatically from our LMS portal. You can able to download whenever you want this certificate course completion. Okay, so these are all the features we are making to the students to make more comfort and flexible for course learners. Okay, coming to this specific to Azure Data Engineering. So in this 7+ years of experience, whatever 7+ years of experience, whatever I have, in this 7+ years of experience, what I have observed. So every students, like for example, if someone is coming to learn the course, there are 4 different kind of background people are coming to learn these courses over here. So the one background is the people who completed their any graduation or a post graduation. It might be MBA, MCA, MCom or anything, or graduation BTech or BSc computers, BComs, BCA, any kind of background you have. When you want to learn any course, whenever you want to learn any kind of course, this is the minimum qualification is graduation. Let's for example the category 1. So what kind of category people will come to learn this course? The category 1 is about they are passed out in 2010 to 2020 in between. Passed out their graduation or post graduation in between 2010 to 2020. Let's take one example. There might be passed out in 2005 also. So if you are belongs to this range, and those people immediately got a IT job at the time of completing their course, their education, they might placed in campus placement or whatever it is, they got immediately IT job, IT fresher. So let's for example he passed out 2010 and he got the job immediately in 2012, and now he got almost 10 to 8 years of experience. So he has some experience already in IT. But what technology they worked? They might work on the Java, testing, SAP or mainframes, whatever the other technologies they were working so far, but now they want to move to a demanding technology in the market, Azure Data Engineering. They want to learn the Azure Data Engineering course, and they want to switch their career from last 12 or 10 years of experience whatever they have. They want to move to this Azure Data Engineering now. Why they are basically changing their path over here? The reason because mostly the existing skill whatever they were working, it does not have any demand in the market. That is one of the reason. And the second reason about whatever the package they have, so that is not like they want to increase their package. Definitely that is possible with the Azure Data Engineering. Azure Data Engineering having very good demand in the market, and to upskill and to make your job secure, because nowadays everything is moving to the data side only. Data is very important day by day. So this is the one thing, one kind of category people who already experience on IT, they want to move to Azure Data Engineering course. The next category 2. Category 2. So what is this category 2? They are passed out in 2010 only, in between 2010 and 2020, but they were working for non-IT, because some people they will compromise, like at the time we need a job, they were trying but they were not getting the IT job, but they were realized and to get a non-IT job. So they gain some experience on non-IT, they have experience on the non-IT, but now they want to switch their career into IT. So how this is possible? Yes, this is definitely possible with this demanding technology, whatever the Azure Data Engineering. So they have around 7, 8 or 9, 10 years of experience in non-IT, but then now they want to learn Azure Data Engineering course, they want to come back into the IT. So the first category is IT to IT only, but the second category is non-IT to IT. Okay. So the third category is these people After they are completing their graduation, and let's take it, these although passed out in between 2010 and 2020. So when they are passed out in 2010 to 2020, non-IT or IT, they were not working anywhere. They were doing their own business actually. They were doing their own business. So in this business, when they are working over here in 2010 to 2020, they were working in their business. Or some people are preparing for the government exams like groups, civils, and bank exams, but they were not getting the job in that field. Now they want to come to the IT industry. So definitely when they are going to come to IT industry, they have to learn the demanding technology in the market, Azure Data Engineering, and they can welcome to IT. This is the third category. Now the fourth category, they are just recently passed out, like a freshers, 2022, 23, 24 year passed out. So what these people are going to do? These people, 2022, 23, 24 passed out people, they are just learning Azure Data Engineering course. They are looking a job as a trained fresher on the Azure Data Engineering. So these kind of people also welcomes Azure Data Engineering. You can learn, you can get the job as a fresher in some mid-level companies and startup companies. I hope the people who are looking on this video or who are joining this workshop definitely belongs to any of one category. Check your profile. So there is a one more kind of category. They were working long back in IT, but from last 2 years or 3 years, they were not working anywhere. Another category, long back they worked for non-IT, but now they were not working. They have some gap. So those kind of people also going to learn data engineering. Okay, why this Azure Data Engineering having very demand in the market? So data engineering have very good demand in the market. Many of the reason. Data itself having a highly demandable currently in the market. So data is very important. You know, like the artificial intelligence tools are coming to the market. These are going to be automate everything in future, correct? To develop a artificial intelligence tool, it needs some information, it needs some data, right? So that is the reason data is a input to your artificial intelligence tools to automate everything and most of the jobs over here. So because of this reason, the data engineering role having very good demand in the market, having very good demand in the market to make it data to be supplied to artificial intelligence tools or whatever it is. So this is very highly securable job. This is very highly securable job in the going forward to make it data engineering. Okay, so let's try to understand what exactly a data engineer will do. A data engineer is basically whatever the business data you have. Let's, for example, I have a business data over here. Let's take it. I have a supermarkets. A simple example, I'm taking the use case over here. I have a supermarket. This is one supermarket. This is another supermarket. From every supermarket, you can see there are some billing counters. This is one billing counter. This is another billing counter. This is one billing counter, and this is another billing counter. So in every billing counter, this is a supermarket in India. This is another supermarket. This is in USA. Okay, so this is how we have supermarket 1 in India. I have another supermarket in USA. So this is how we have two supermarkets. When a customer is coming to buy the product, immediately what will happen? He will take the product and he will goes to this production, billing counter, and he is going to paying the amount. He is going to pay the amount. The moment whenever he is paying the amount, the transaction details will come and store in the backend database. Am I right? Yes. Every transaction details will come store in the backend database. So I will maintain two database servers, one for USA, one for UK. One for USA, one for UK over here. So these are the two supermarkets. Every time when there is a transaction happening, the transaction details are coming to the backend database servers. Once the data is coming and storing your business data in this backend database servers, then as a data engineer, what you need to do? As a data engineer, you need to collect all your business data into single place. You need to collect all your business data into one particular centralized data warehousing. So how you are going to collect? The process whatever you are doing for doing the extraction, transformation and loading. To do this process, ETL, extraction, transformation and loading of the data. To do this ETL process, definitely you need some services. What exactly a data engineer is going to do? A data engineer is going to collecting the business data located in different database servers in different locations. Let's see, my daily business transactions are in USA in one of the database server. Then after other business transactions data in India location having in a different database server. All this data we need to extract and apply any kind of transformations. What do you mean by transformations? I want to clean up the data before I am going to load into a centralized data warehousing. Let's, for example, here in US the currency is in USD. Here the data is in a INR, Indian rupees. The moment when you are going to keep all these things in one place, what will happen? That is going to be needs to convert the currency into single format, either Indian rupees into USD or USD into Indian rupees over here. That is called transformations. So finally he is going to load all the data daily from your business servers into one centralized location. So a data engineer is going to collecting the data from different locations and doing a kind of a transformation logics, cleaning the data and enriching your data. Enriching means if you want to derive the new columns, formatting the data before you are loading. And finally he is going to store the data in a one centralized location over here. So this is what exactly a data engineer is going to work on it over here. This is what exactly a data engineer is going to work on it over here. Okay, once the data is coming to here in the centralized data warehousing, next what will happen? A data analyst will take the data from this data warehousing and designing of the reports and dashboards to the customers. What kind of reports and dashboards is going to develop? Let's, for example, who is the top 10 customers, top 10 products with the highest sales, last year versus current year, what is the sales is happening. These kind of reporting and dashboarding we are going to create it over here. So this is what exactly we were doing as a data engineer and as a data analyst. A data engineer role will start it from here to here, and a data analyst role is from here to here. So what exactly a data engineer is doing? A data engineer is going to extracting the business data from different servers and locations, and then applying the transformations, loading the data into target over here, loading the data into target, whatever it is, a data warehousing. Then after, a data analyst, what he will do, whatever the data has cleaned, transformed and maintained by data engineer, data analyst will take this data. Data analyst will take the processed data and designing the reports and dashboards over here. A data analyst will take processed data and designing of the reports and dashboards. Okay, definitely as a data engineer, as a data analyst, if you want to work on it, you need a softwares over here. Correct? What are all the softwares we are going to use as a data engineer, as a data analyst over here? I hope so far it's clear for everyone. Am I right? Is it clear for everyone? Perfect. So as a data engineer, what are all the softwares we are going to use? So nowadays cloud is very popular actually. Cloud is very popular. So that is the reason what I'm going to do. Microsoft Azure, I'm going to use it over here. Microsoft Azure cloud environment. Currently in the market we have 3 different kind of cloud environments. We have AWS, GCP, Microsoft Azure. But for the data engineering process purpose, Microsoft Azure is very famous. They are offering the services over here. So here the Microsoft Azure cloud environment is providing some services and softwares for you to do this ETL process and for storage of the data. So storage means, you can see here, finally you are going to storing of your data in one particular place over here. Finally you are keeping of your data in one particular place. Then after, to do this ETL process, we are going to performing of this ETL, extraction, transformation and loading of the data. We are going to use this one over here. So what are the ETL services? What are the storage purpose? We have some services available inside the Microsoft Azure. To do the ETL process, we are going to use very interesting and very high demanded ETL tool in the market in the Microsoft Azure cloud is Data Factory. The next one is about the Databricks. And also sometimes what will happen, I'm going to do some real-time data analysis as well. Whatever the real-time data analytics jobs also we are going to create. So these 3 are we are going to use as a ETL tools. So in these 3 tools, Data Factory is zero coding. Zero coding means you don't need to do any kind of coding inside this one. Databricks, inside we are going to write down either SQL or we can able to write down PySpark. It's more similar like a Python only. Mostly we are writing inside the Databricks commands, not the programming. So don't worry about this one. Many people are scaring, I don't know about this programming. SQL and PySpark is not a programming. It is just like a commands only we are going to write down inside the Databricks. Your choice is yours. Either you can write down SQL, or if you are more comfortable with the Python, you can use the PySpark as well. There is nothing difference much on the PySpark and Python. You can able to use any of one over here. Alright. So I'm going to teach you here. Nowadays the coding is not a big deal because there are many artificial intelligence tools like a ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini AI. All these are giving coding on fingerprints. You just tell the scenario what do you want, automatically those tools are writing the coding. I'm going to teach you without learning even single command, without keeping in your brain, how to generate a code and build a logic inside with the help of the ChatGPT and Gemini AI as well. And then after, this is real-time data analytics. Sometimes when we have a IoT devices and we have some sensors data, that if you want to extract and loading into your cloud, you can use the real-time data analytics. This is also zero coding. It's just drag and drop only we are going to develop. So primarily we are going to use these three services for the ETL process purpose. What do you mean by ETL? ETL is simply copying of the data from one place to another place by creating a pipelines over here. Then finally, after you are developing this ETL process, you need to store your data. You need to store your data. So to store the data inside the cloud, we have different kind of storages available. Those are like a storage accounts, blob storage, another one storage accounts, data lake, and another one is about the Azure SQL database and Synapse analytics. So these are all the services we are going to use as a part of the storage purpose. If you see these two services, whatever we have, storage account, blob service and data lake gen 2, if you want to store your data in terms of the files, for example, you have a Excel file, CSV, text, audio, video, image, JSON, XML, any kind of file, if you want to store it over here, you can able to use the storage accounts, blob storage or data lake gen 2. For example, if I want to store my data in terms of a database, tables, and I want to write down some SQL queries as well, then simply you can able to use this Azure SQL database or a Synapse analytics. These two supporting to write SQL queries, store your data in terms of a database and tables over here. So you can able to use any of one storage based on your requirement. Either you can use a storage account, blob storage, or you can use a storage account with a data lake gen 2, or you can use a Azure SQL database, or you can use a Synapse analytics data warehousing as well. So once the data is coming to this cloud environment, then which tool we are going to use to develop these reports over here? So we are going to use Power BI. So Power BI is one of the most trending technology for designing of the reports and dashboards over here. Right? So I am developing a complete solution with the help of this Azure Cloud Data Engineering with the services of the Data Factory, Databricks, live streaming analytics, storage accounts, Azure Synapse, and Azure SQL databases and Power BI. So in this course I am going to teach you few sessions on the Power BI, also how to design the Power BI reports over here, how to build a dashboards also I am going to designing it over here. Okay, as a data engineer you are learning the ETL tools, correct? As a data engineer you are learning the ETL services and storage related services, all those things. Apart from this, in the same cloud environment, you need to understand few more concepts related to administration and DevOps related. So administration means how we can make it secure our services inside the Microsoft Azure cloud. Those things also you need to understand it over here. As a part of this one, I'm going to cover in this training about Azure Key Vaults, Logic Apps, Azure app registrations. Okay, these are all the things I'm going to discuss as a part of this administration over here. And then after coming to the DevOps, so whatever the project you are developing, how you are going to deploying from development to test environment, test to production environment, for that we are going to use the DevOps along with a Git repository, Git repo, and Azure DevOps, CI/CD pipelines, how to create these things also I'm going to discuss in this training. So once this course, like how long duration of this course is, this complete course we are going to have 60 hours duration. In the 60 hours duration, we are going to take the sessions from Monday to Friday. We are going to take the classes from Monday to Friday. Daily 1 hour session we are going to take. Once the class completed, every day automatically you will receive a recording class video. Daily class notes also we are going to provide. And along with those things, we are going to help you to prepare on the resume preparation as well. And we are going to help you to understand about the one project end to end as well. End to end project also we are going to explaining for you as a part of this course also. And we are providing the certification guidance as well. So what are the certifications I can able to do from the Microsoft after completion of this course is DP 203 certification you can able to do. Okay, so this is all about the Azure Data Engineering course what we have. Okay, so one small thing you need to observe here, the people who are going to learning this course, the category 1, category 2, category 3 people, mostly these kind of people they are going to put some experience because they have already prior IT experience and non-IT experience, and they have some career gap. So definitely when they are going to prepare a resume, when they are going to applying for a job, at least their previous experience they are going to showcase on Azure Data Engineering as a experienced guy. 2 to 5 years of experience they are going to mention. The moment when you are keeping 2 to 5 years of experience, so when you are going to attend the interviews, definitely you need some kind of a preparation related to the interview, and so you need to have many more scenario based preparation. Definitely apart from the training we need some kind of a placement assistance also needed for the people who are going to apply for the jobs as a experienced Azure data engineer. So what kind of assistance we are going to provide for you as a Azure data engineer when you are going to apply like a experienced data engineer? So for these kind of people we want to make a special program, one more program also we are going to conduct it over here. So this program is basically will start after 1 month. At least 50% completion of the Azure data engineering training. Only the people who are looking for the placement assistance, for those people we are going to take this program, that is a real-time program. So in this real-time program it is completely placement assistance program we are going to take care. Okay, what exactly I am going to cover in this program, real-time program, the second program, who are looking for placement assistance for the people for the experienced Azure data engineering is, I want to make them 175 scenario based tasks. So in the real time environment when you are joining to a company, they are going to give you and following the project in a agile methodology. If anybody already working in IT industry, they were aware about this, what is agile methodology and what is a sprint and what is a task over here, correct? So here also this program I am going to conduct the 175 scenario based tasks. We are going to split into multiple sprints and each sprint contains some tasks. So you need to work apart from the training what we are conducting, you need to work on this scenario based tasks, whatever the 175 on this second program. So 175 scenario based task when you are completing, definitely you will gain a knowledge, experience with similar like a 4 years of experience guy, how much knowledge and experience on hands on he has, you also will gain the same kind of experience. So I'm going to reviewing of this 175 scenario based tasks, who is doing, and we are going to discussing. Then after we are going to have some mock interviews also we are going to conduct for them. We are going to take some mock interviews for you, and we are going to make you interview preparation. I am going to provide you the question and answer model. The interview questions and what kind of answers you need to tell. I will make you the preparation in the mock interviews. This is how we need to tell, how to tell the introduction, how to tell the project explanation, and we are going to completely reviewing of the resume, because you have some career gap, you have some non-IT experience, you have some IT experience. According to your profile, how to build the resume and how to keep different kind of projects. Because see, when other institutions are like giving a sample resumes and you are going to do the copy pasting of the resumes, that's make a lot of losing of the opportunities. We are going to make a unique projects for your resume, so you can able to prepare your projects related to only particular to your profile only. So that kind of review also we are going to make one to one. We are going to do this one, the resume preparation sessions also we are going to conduct it over here. Okay, and also I'm going to provide you tips and tricks how can you attend the interview, some ethics like when you are attending the interview, what kind of things you need to follow, all those kind of things also I'm going to cover. And also one end to end project also we are going to cover inside the second program over here. So definitely, and also we are going to give some references like our students, like who are all attending the interviews, and we have some companies to be reference emails to the HRs. Those kind of things also we are going to providing to you. So with this all these things, you are be ready for the interview and crack yourself, and you can able to work on your real-time projects as well. But this program is only for the e-classes people who are completing the Azure Data Engineering. Okay, so this program 2 will start after 1 month of the program 1. I mean the Azure Data Engineering training, after 1 month completion, then only the second program we are going to start it over here. If anybody interested, then only you can able to join the program 2. Okay, so the program 1, whatever the Azure Data Engineering cost is, we are just charging 15,000. Azure Data Engineering, the 60 hours duration of the training, we have 14,999. So the actual cost is 20,000, but we were having offer for you, it's like just 14,999 rupees only. If anybody wants to attend the offline classes or online classes, your wish. Most of my students, what they are doing, they will join the session in the online only, and if anybody wants to practice from morning 9 a.m. to evening 7 p.m., you can come to our office, you can sit in our office, because there are already many students who are all working people, who are already on Azure Data Engineering training completed, who are attending the interviews. You can sit with them and you will gain a lot of knowledge from them. Okay, so we are giving an offer for this Azure Data Engineering course 14,999.